want to share something with you really quick. Do not mistreat or oppress a foreigner, for you were foreigners in Egypt. Exodus 22, verse 21. Do not oppress a foreigner. You yourselves know how it feels to be foreigners, because you were foreigners in Egypt. Exodus 23, verse 9. The foreigner residing among you must be treated as your native born. Love them as yourself, for you were foreigners in Egypt. I am the Lord your God. Leviticus 19, verse 34. You are to love those who are foreigners, for you yourselves were foreigners in Egypt. Deuteronomy 10:19. Do not deprive the foreigner or the fatherless of justice, or take the cloak of the widow as a pledge. Deuteronomy 24:17. The verse after that says, remember that you were slaves in Egypt, and the Lord your God redeemed you from there. That is why I command you to do this. Run it back. That is why I command you to do this. Isaiah 56, verse 6 through 7 says, and foreigners who bind themselves to the Lord to minister to him, to love the name of the Lord and to be his servants, all who keep the Sabbath without desecrating it and who hold fast to my covenant. These I will bring to my holy mountain and give them joy in my house of prayer. Their burnt offerings and sacrifices will be accepted on my altar. For my house will be called a house of prayer for all nations. Not one nation, all nations. How much does it need to cost us before we're like, okay, wait, hold up. How bad does it need to get? How bad? So the thing is that when things are pretty good, stable enough, you're like, oh, everything is fine. Until you look around and you realize, oh crap, it is not. Y'all, it is not. Ephesians 2, verse 12 says, remember that at the time you were separate from Christ, excluded from citizenship in Israel, and foreigners to the covenant of the promise, without hope and without God in the world. Last verse. Cursed is anyone who withholds justice from the foreigner, the fatherless, or the widow. Then all the people shall say, amen. Deuteronomy 27:19. I saved that one for last because God is very clear. He is very clear on his position on mistreating foreigners. And he doesn't lie. He doesn't lie. And you got to be careful about how you treat people in general. It's real easy to weigh who you are serving and the work you are doing. You've got to filter it really through good and evil. Does it promote the fruits of the Spirit? Does it promote goodness? Does it promote self-control and patience and kindness? Does it promote those things? Or are you operating and working for the enemy? And so my prayer and my plea to the churches across the nation is that we not just sit around and watch it happen and then fuss when it actually hits home. If God is clear about how we treat immigrants, foreigners, people, that is how you show up bearing his image. And if not, whose image are you bearing?